everyone, my name is Chloe, and today I'm here to do my April book haul revisit. So if you have not seen this video series, what I'm doing is I'm going back 3 years to the same month and seeing what I hauled for that month. And last month was awesome. It was March of 2021, and I had read everything that I hauled. So I'm hoping April of 2021, we sold our house in May of 2021, but we knew at the time that we were trying to move, and we were trying to move a few hours away. So logically, I would say I don't think I hauled that much. But I don't know. When you've got this number of books, hauling 10 or 20 more, it's like, whatever. I don't know. So I'm not sure. Last month was the first month that I had actually read all of the ones that I hauled. Normally I will, read the books that I haven't read and vlog it for you. So we'll just see what comes this month. I don't know. Maybe I was really good at it at the time. I don't know. We'll just see. So I will link the whole video down below if you guys want to watch this whole video from 2021. I don't know. These are always a little bit painful for me to watch, but okay. And then I always play it at 2 times speed just so you guys can see the books and not hear me. You can hear me, but you don't have to listen to me jibber jabber about all the books and why I bought them and all that kind of stuff. So far, none of you have complained, so I'm going to go ahead and do that again this time, just so we're not here quite as long. So let's just get into it. Oh, as always, I will have this handy dandy sign, read, unread, or unhauled without reading, and we'll just see where things fall for April of 2021.
And I only bought one of them. So that is really, really great. I feel good. And the one that I bought is People You Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry.
Read it?
This is my book of the month pick. And I liked Beach Read. I didn't love it as much as everyone else did, but I liked it. And this premise just sounds so good. So this is about 2 friends who live in different spots in the country, but every year they meet up on vacation. And until something happens that tears them apart. And so now I think they're maybe coming back together. They haven't spoken in a couple years, and it's their story. It sounds cute. I liked the writing style of Beach Read. It was just not the best book I've ever read. It was good, not great. So I'm really excited to give this one a shot. The next 2 are books that I was gifted from my mother. So she gave me Trophy Life by Leah Geller. And this one feels kind of like women's fiction at its finest. So this woman is like a trophy wife, and then her husband disappears. And so she is left with this little baby, I think, and she's just kind of trying to figure out life. And I really like these domestic women's fictions. I know they're not for everybody, but to me it sounds fun, entertaining. I think it's funny. So I'm excited to give it a shot. Next is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover.
Read it?
I just love Colleen Hoover. I love her. I don't know a whole lot about this book, but I'm excited to try it. So those 2 are from my mom. So mom, if you're watching, thank you. The next, let's see, 7 are from a sweet subscriber, Anita. Thank you. She sent me a picture and said, hey, I'm unhauling all these. It's either you or the Goodwill, so do you want any of them? And so the first one I did not ask for. She popped it in after seeing my TGI Friend Day with Sophie from All Things Collateral, and I'm so nervous about this, but kind of excited. The House of the Cerulean Sea by
I've read
this
it.
one is totally out of my wheelhouse. Sophie was talking about it, saying she did not like it. She's like one of the only people in the world who did not like it. But she was saying that people are loving it because of the way it makes them feel. And I love these ones that just make you feel cozy. And so I'm really hoping that's what this is. This is about a man, I think, who goes into this boarding house or something for a bunch of children who have magical powers, like this is a gnome and that kind of stuff. I don't know. So fantasy, I think it's adult fantasy though, you guys, I don't know. This is super nerve-wracking, but everybody seems to love it with the exception of Sophie. So I'm excited to just give it my 2 cents. I think I have it on, I think I can find it on audio, so maybe that'll get me into it if I'm not loving it. But Anita, thank you for pushing me outside my box. I'm excited to try this. The next one is one that I've been super excited about. So it is The Star-Crossed Sisters of Tuscany. So this family, there is some sort of curse, and the second-born children never find love. And so I think it's 3 second-born girls going to prove this wrong, that they can find love. So just sounds so great. And the setting of Tuscany, it sounds luxurious. I cannot wait to try this. This next one, I didn't know that it glowed in the dark. And so I told Anita that I was going to try to show that on camera, and I cannot get it dark enough in here to do that. I just can't make it work. But it's still so cool. So it's Home Before Dark by Riley Sager.
I've read it.
I don't know why I never thought, I bet this glows in the dark, but I've just never seen it in person. So Home Before Dark, this is about a thriller about this girl, her dad and her family moved into this house, and her dad said, they left in the middle of the night, her dad said it was haunted, or something weird happened, and so he wrote this book about it, and now years later she's like, was that true, was that not? So she goes back to the house. So I've heard good things, and I'm nervous but really excited about this one. I have never read a Riley Sager, which is shocking to me because he's so popular, and I love thrillers, and I think he kind of toes the line between thriller and horror, and you guys know I'm kind of a baby, so is this one going to scare me? Somebody let me know. The next one is My Dark Vanessa, and this one I'm really excited about. So this is about a student-teacher relationship and just the abuse of the teacher to the student, and I have heard this one is very, very, very heavy, and I am excited. Excited is not the right word. I'm really intrigued to find out this story and see. I feel like this book is very divisive. People either love it or it's just too much, and so I'm really excited to see where I fall in that. Next is Freefall by Jessica Barry. This one is also hard to show on camera, but she is a young woman who is running from her past, from some secrets, but also from somebody who's stalking her. So I think the book is told from her perspective as well as her mother's, who now her daughter is missing because she's on the run, and so I think it's them both trying to discover safety and each other, and I don't know, this one sounds stressful, but in a good way. Next is The Wife Upstairs by Rachel Hawkins. So this is the one that I have read.
Yes, I have read that.
Girl who goes and she becomes a dog walker in this really affluent neighborhood and has a relationship with a guy, and I won't say anymore, but this one I enjoyed, so I wanted to have a copy for my shelves. Next is one that I'm really excited about. This is The Push by Ashley Audrain. This one sounds so intriguing. So first of all, I love stories about motherhood and mothers and daughters and that kind of stuff. But in this one, she has a baby and she's like, something is wrong with this child. She's not connecting, things feel weird. Her husband is like, no, you're crazy. Then they have a second kid and she doesn't feel that way about the second kid. She feels like that is normal and her connection to that kid is normal. And so I don't really know what's going on here, but it's a thriller and it's blurbed by Lisa Jewell, Kristen Hanna, Amy Malloy. And I've heard a lot about this, so I can't wait to read it. then those are all from Anita. So Anita, again, thank you so much. The last two are ones that I was given from the publisher. So thank you to Forever for sending me these. So the first one is Coming Home to Seashell Harbor, and this one I'm actually reading right now. This is the first.
Okay, so I read that one.
This girl had like an epic breakup, and now she's back in her hometown, and kind of the one who got away, but the one who like broke her heart is there. So it's gonna be a second chance romance. I think he is an ex-football star who had a terrible injury, and now he's back in town, and her grandmother owns like a pet, kind of, I think it's like a doggy daycare type place, like a pet hotel kind of thing, and the grandma is gonna sell it to this guy to be a restaurant, and our main character really wants to make sure that doesn't happen. So it's their second chance romance. It's cute. It's got pets. It's got food. It's got a lot of different things. I'm really enjoying it so far. Then the very last one is Rosaline Palmer Takes Cake by Alexis Hall. So
I've read it.
Is I think about a single mom who enters like this national baking show
competition,
and I love them.
Okay, so another month where I have read all the books that I hauled. That is shocking to me. So I actually feel a little bit anxious about this because are you guys going to keep watching if this is what it is? I don't know. I can't imagine this trend is going to continue, but there we go. Another really short April book haul revisit. So I don't know how I have so many books on my shelf if I was actually reading them. So tides are gonna turn at some point, but thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.